These are Purdy Jumbo Marathon rollers. That is the 4.5 inch and that is the 9 inch. These rollers can make painting a lot easier. Because of the quality of the rollers, you get a really good finish, and they also hold a lot more paint than a traditional roller does. So you're not forever dipping it in the tray to refill it with paint. These will only work with Purdy roller frames, so you do have to be aware of that. But the roller frames are not actually that expensive. But the actual quality of the finish that you get on the job using these is a lot better than what you would get from a cheap roller. In this video I'm painting a ceiling with some white emulsion. You can see that it covers the ceiling really well, and you can also see that you don't need to keep dipping it in the paint regularly because the roller actually holds a lot of paint. I'm now applying a mist coat to this wall that has had extensive repairs onto it. Again, you can see that the roller holds a terrific amount of paint and you're not forever dipping it in the tray. On this ceiling I'm using the smaller 4.5 inch model, and I'm applying some Zinsser Perma White to the ceiling. And in this room I'm applying some Zinsser guards to this lining paper. Again, you can see that the roller really soaks up the primer that we're using, and it does mean that you're not forever dipping it in the tray to refill the roller. So that's the actual roller, that's the Jumbo Marathon, and this is the Purdy 4.5 inch roller frame. You can see that this is considerably longer than normal roller frames, which means that you can often reach from the floor without using an extension pole. As I've already pointed out, you can only use Purdy roller frames with Purdy rollers. That simply pushes on there and then you are good to go. But that is a really good product because of the actual length of it. It does make the job a lot easier. If you want to, you can also put it on the extension pole if needed. This is the Purdy 9 inch roller frame, and this is probably the lightest roller frame that you can actually get because the actual metal part there is aluminium. So one thing that I did notice about this is that when you're using it, you don't actually get any paint on the inside of the roller like you do with some of the cheaper rollers. So once you push that in there, it does pretty much stop the paint from getting on the inside, so you do not waste a lot of paint. Obviously this is compatible with the Purdy extension pole, which does make the job a lot easier. So the Jumbo rollers are absolutely brilliant. They give you really good coverage and hold tons of paint. The roller frame itself is the lightest you'll probably find. Very good quality, very easy to use. The only thing about it is, on certain materials, with certain primers, you do get a little bit of a squeak when you're using it. But apart from that, it's absolutely brilliant. I hope this video has been of some use to you, and if it has and you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel.